Electric, you're just gonna basically hit the brake. Hey guys, I'm Nate. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna be on that roller coaster ride again. If you saw my last video, we started talking about how the rumors are the V8 will continue into 2024, the Hemi V8. So potentially we're talking about the 5.7 and the 6.4 liter in the Scat. The article even said the 6.2 supercharged, but I think that's very unlikely. So that was a MotorTrend one, right? And so I mentioned that there's not a bunch of other articles where I've seen similar things. There doesn't seem to be a lot of other talk about it. So could this really be? Well, a couple of other outlets have reported on the MotorTrend story talking about this V8. But what I found interesting was there was one, and I think it was CarScoops, I'll try and find it and I'll put the link in the description, that was talking about how they reached out to Dodge specifically about this article, and Dodge flat out refuted it. But not only did they flat out refute it, they went so far as to say there will be no next generation Charger or Challenger that's not on a BEV platform. BEV stands for battery electric vehicle. Now that I thought was pretty interesting, right? Because now, you know, even discounting the Hemi rumor and stuff like that, the understanding was, okay, yeah, the V8s are gonna go away, but we're gonna have this inline six twin turbo that they're testing right now in the Grand Cherokee that's going to replace those V8s, right? Provide the same amount of power with questionable efficiency bump. But that's apparently, according to Dodge, not the case. So they're going 100% electric for the Charger and Challenger platforms, means no more ICE engine for those. So it's going to be, I guess, varying degrees of electric motor capacity. That'll take you all the way from whatever they have in the SC all the way to the Hellcat, right? Just different grades of power. Maybe similar to what they do with a Tesla, where they just unlock those almost with like a software update, it seems. Could that be the case? Now they say it came from Dodge, so you would expect that to be, I guess, believable, but I still find that a little dubious. I mentioned in the last video, I think it's pretty ambitious given what we've seen right now and where things are going to expect that there's going to be a cutover to 100% electric vehicle in the next couple of years. I think it does make sense that there would be some kind of transitionary period, right? This like midway between ICE and BEV, as we could call it, I guess, nowadays. BEV. I think what's realistic across these two articles, so Dodge came out flat out denied the V8 lives on. I think that's a pretty bold statement from them, so maybe there's some truth to that the V8 will not be around in 2024. I don't know that it's only going to be battery electric. I don't know we're just going to see Aunt Beverly there after 2024. I think instead we'll probably see some type of, I guess, either hybrid or the inline sixes will take over the V8 spot, and then eventually we'll see them start transitioning over to electric vehicles. Over a period of some type of years, we'll see them transition to electric vehicles. Now, one thing that is cool is, I'm not sure how much we're going to see of the e-muscle concept, but coming out later this month, so I think a couple of weeks, mid-August, we should start to see a reveal of the electric platform. Now, you guys have probably already seen the stuff on the Hornet. The Dodge Hornet's coming out. That's going to be an electric vehicle. I guess the first one that Stellantis will produce. That's cool, but then what about all the rest of the stuff? So what about the Challenger and Charger, this e-muscle concept? Will we see it in August? Maybe. Now, I say that because, again, we're 2 years away from when this car is supposed to come out. So being able to see something, even if it's in concept form, it could even be a rendering of what they intend the actual car to look like, maybe not even a model. I don't think that's out of the realm of what is very plausible to happen here, given the time frame that we're working with. So a couple of years, we're gonna have this electric e-muscle concept, so it's time for them to show this car already. And so I think that could happen in a couple of weeks. So stay tuned. If it does, definitely be posting about that as well. Yeah, but for now, I think, you know, this whole roller coaster ride here, are we getting electric, are we not getting electric for 2024? I think what's probably most realistic is you're going to see a lineup for the next gen Challenger and Charger. It will be a large car. I think you're going to see the electric at the top of the food chain. That's going to be the Hellcat model. And then I think underneath that, for the replacements to the SXT, the RT, the Scat Pack, I think you see some combination of this inline six engine in some turbo type of configurations providing more and more incremental power. The other thing you got to think about, this is Dodge's or Stellantis' first foray into electric cars. Look at Tesla. So granted, Tesla is a different product. However, their cheapest car that you can get right now, the Model 3, if you can find a $35,000, $40,000 model, I guess, you know, good luck. Now, Challenger SXT has a base price in the 20s, right? So if they are going full electric, you're talking about you're going to have to release a car in the 20,000 range to, you know, replace what you had in the previous generation with the full electric chassis, batteries, the electric motors, that works, and a decent range. I don't think that happens. So that's why I do think the most likely scenario we see play out in 2024 is gas engines on the low end, electric on the high end. They'll have the chassis, everything will be worked out, this whole skateboard chassis for battery electric. And so for them to take advantage of economies of scale as battery technology comes down and be able to offer the lower end trims with electric will definitely materialize, but this buys them that time to handle that. Guys like that downshifting action? Love that. It's one thing you're not getting at electric. See, check this out, right? Electric, you're just gonna basically hit the brake. Here I can downshift in a second, take the turn, good to go. Love it. Gosh, I love driving a manual. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this one. Check out these next videos, and I'll see you there. Thanks. Bye.